Yeah.
There's some really interesting stats around the manager and engagement, and one of the ones that I use when I'm talking to a group of managers is that they need to be aware of the connection to their KPIs that engagement brings, and the research is pretty clear, and building as well, that this matters. And when you look at the correlation to what the manager influences and what they don't, the direct manager, in by and large in most organizations, affects 80% of the variance in a team's engagement.
Yeah.
Their impact is exponentially more than anyone else, and so if they don't constantly focus on how to get the best from their people, and not just, this isn't about placating and making them happy, but giving them the innate drivers of what will motivate them, or creating the best environment there. If they don't have a real focus on that, they're kind of blind leading the blind in a sense, and they really need to understand that they are the difference. Whether or not they want to admit that, it is down to them.
Both in the positive and the negative. And how I relate this is just by way of human behavior. It's the same way that children look to parents for guidance, and they tend to replicate that. Is the same way that employees look to leaders for guidance and to replicate that. And there's that old adage that says a fish rots from the head. So it is interesting that if you don't get the culture right at the beginning, and if you don't get the congruency of message and behaviors at the top, then everything else is just going to rot right underneath.